everyone, Zandero Gaming, got another video for you. It's gonna be a gameplay video from our locals at Omni Cards Collectibles and Gaming this past weekend. In the first round, in room 1, table 1, we got Dinomon, a new, cool, awesome deck going against Gallantmon, which is a super powerful, crazy strong deck to come out from the newest set too. So it'll be interesting to see how these two decks match up against each other. Both players here able to see a rookie on first turn, so able to get some free draw and digivolve in. And then also one of them got to play the Searcher Agumon, going to Digivolve into the new Tyrannomon here. Only passing over one memory to the Gallantmon player. Able to go into the Digimonx, awesome card, being able to search and grab a card. And then thinking about which Growlmon they may want to go into. This deck has a lot of options. There's a lot of different ways that you can build Gallantmon, which is what I think it makes a lot of people super excited to build the deck and, you know, kind of be able to customize it the way they want to. I do know most people are running 3 of the new Gallantmonx. Here he's able to go into the War Growlmon, just telling him the effect here. He is able to bop that Tyrannomon, and since he has the inheritable, he's able to gain 1 memory. So really good play here, being able to control the board. And the Tyrannomon player, nice, able to go into the Ukomon for 1. Hopefully being able to get some value off of that next turn. Probably doesn't have a lot to do here on this turn. Wow, gonna drop down the HBD this early in the game. Kind of wow, to be honest. Just reading the card here, saying that it's suspended, he does get to draw for Digivolving, and then when Digivolving, I think that Tyrannomon gives him the 3,000 boost. And then he's just going to go, okay, he's going to go into the Master Tyrannomon here for 3. This is the one that lets him be able to blow up a Digimon that is, I want to say 8,000 DP or less, and able to suspend something too. The suspending didn't come in clutch there too much, but hopefully not able to get clapped back here by the Gallantmon player. Is able to go into this Guillemon here, which is Growlmon here, which is able to play the Chikado for free. Is able to go into a rookie in the back and able to digivolve into a very nice altar of the Digimontxantibody. That card looks very nice. Able to swing, check the life here. Lucky that he was not punished and he got to draw a card and probably was able to draw that Growlmonxantibody off of that draw there, because he definitely probably would have went into that first. Now he's able to abuse the proto form, which lets him digivolve into the War Growlmonx, and now he's going to get a lot of really cool effects. I think he should be able to pop this Master Tyrannomon. Unfortunately, yes, there he goes. Okay, I thought he was about to not get the on play of the Master Tyrannomon, but he is able to bring it out. Able to gain memory on the on deletion effects here. Just explaining that to him, so he's able to keep the turn. But he did have to tap the Master Tyrannomon there to be able to try to suspend. Able to go into the Gallantmon here. Just trying to see if he has any effects. No effects here because he's not able to attack, not able to blow anything up. The Ukomon here is going to be able to let him move up and search some cards. Really strong, consistent card for every deck. If you feel like your deck maybe is missing some consistency and some search power, throwing in a couple Ukomons here never hurts. He is able to hatch another egg and digivolve into that new Agumon that we got from the set, which is really really strong card given the DP boost. And nice, we're able to see the Dinomon here, able to suspend the Ukomon, pop the Gallantmon, able to play out the Guillemon. Able to search here, and now the Dinomon is able to swing with security tap +1 from the Master Tyrannomon, and it's actually 3 checks, but wow, lucky security here, getting 2 offensive trainings off of that check. He is going to be able to pop off next turn. Very unfortunate to see that happen in the life. Just going to hard play a Master Tyrannomon here so that way he can pop the rookie. And now that he has that out, now he has the Dinomon, and I think he was just letting the Gallantmon player know that now he can make him swing into the Dinomon, but Gallantmon probably doesn't care about that because he's probably going to be able to go straight up this line here, gain a bunch of memory from popping that Ukomon, and should be able to, you know, clear this board. Gonna search with the Guilmon here, not able to see what he searched from that. Looks like he has it offside to the table. Was able to grab something though. He has those training cards. Does have the X Antibody. Gonna tap one of those trainings to go into the Growlmon here. Digivolving, getting the boost. Able to blow up the Master Tyrannomon. Hopefully has the pieces to go into a Gallantmon. I imagine he probably does here. And he's able to go into, nice, the king of the show, the new strong card that everybody's talking about in Digimon. Is this Gallantmon X Antibody such a strong effect? He's going to be able to get so much from this guy here. Able to blow up the Dinomon, but the Dinomon does have Fortitude, so it is able to get its on-play effect to bring it back out. And then now the Gallantmon is able to swing, pop the Dinomon. It's not able to trash anything or unsuspend now. And he does pass the turn over at 2. You can see where that memory from that training card came in clutch there, being able to go into this play. Only leaving the Dinomon player at 2. He is able to probably... What is he doing here? Oh, God. It's a Gaia Force? Wow. Able to just clear the body off, just say, get the heck out of here. Play Gaia Force, kill whatever you want. I love this card. I'm really surprised more decks in Digimon don't play this card because it really is still just a super powerful card. If they don't have any protection, which a lot of, you know, people complain in Digimon at the moment with so many cards having protection, but a lot of them don't have protection for option cards. So able to kill that. Gallantmon here, probably going to be unfortunate if he's able to, you know, get into another one. He was able to clear the body off here. Maybe should have stayed in the back then if you didn't have a way to, you know, keep that Digimon. So maybe on the Tyrannomon player's side, he should have just stayed in the back and played the Gaia Force, killed the card. That way he still had a Digimon, because Gallantmon is always going to be able to blow up your Digimon if you leave anything on the board. So he does hatch the rookie, or the baby in the breeding area. Maybe thinking about hard playing another card, or maybe he has another Gaia Force. Let's see here. I don't know his list. He was working really hard on building this deck before this tournament, so this is his first time playing with the Tyrannomon deck at the moment. So I'm not sure what his list is, but the Gallantmon player being able to live his best life here for sure. He has a couple rookies out. He's able to digivolve into the Growlmon Antibody. I love the art on that Growlmon Antibody. That looks like it might be the hollow foil version of the card. He's able to grab his War Growlmon, probably trying to get up into his chain here, and hopefully be able to blow up that Metal Tyrannomon that he has on the board. Alright, able to go into a Gallantmon here. That Metal Tyrannomon is not gonna stay on board. Able to pop it. Gonna swing in with the rookie on the Guilmon. Checks a Tyrannomon X. Swings again. Checks another Tyrannomon with the rookie. And just able to go into the Crimson Mode Ace here. He's gonna be able to swing. Should be able to trash these two security. And the last check goes in for game. Nice. So Gallantmon X taking game 1 there. Really cool to see the back and forth between these two decks. The Gaia Force really, you know, came in clutch big time there for the Tyrannomon player. Really cool to see that for him. Okay, got game 2 coming in for you guys. The Gallantmon player is able to see double rookies here. Able to digivolve into a Guilmon and then play another Searcher Guilmon, get a piece to his hand. The Tyrannomon player does see the awesome new Agumon that came out in the set for it. That Agumon gives you the inheritable of retaliation, I believe, which is super important. Maybe that one doesn't give you retaliation. I think maybe the new like Dark Tyrannomon, it's also green and purple, gives you retaliation, which is really cool. Able to play 2 Searcher Agumons here, so hopefully able to have some pieces in his hand to hopefully pop off in this game then. Just gonna be able to digivolve into the Guilmon X for the Gallantmon player here. able to go into a Growlmon to pop the rookie and gain a memory. Let's see if he can get the full lineup. So, able to do the scramble here, so that way he can Digivolve for the deuce cost and not have to pass a turn. Able to pop the rookie. This is one of the things that Gallantmon does better than almost every other deck. Just able to, you know, pop what your opponent puts on the board. Answer a lot of the small bodies, sometimes even the big bodies too, and able just to keep them from being able to swing with some little guys if they try to play them out early. But really nice start for the Gallantmon player here, being able to go straight into this Gallantmon on, you know, their second turn, having a full lineup. Digivolving into this Tyrannomon here, probably just reading what this one does, so the other player knows. Is going to swing, use its effect when attacking. If it has the Tyrannomon in it, it lets you Digivolve into a Tyrannomon into your hand. This Tyrannomon should be able to let him de-Digivolve once on the Gallantmon, and now he'll get to blow up the rookie. And then he also has a couple other effects that he's letting him know about. Should be swinging into security, I think, here, though. It's going to be a check, and... oh, no. Is it die here? Is that 8K on the... oh, that's just absolutely unfortunate there for the Dinomon player, the Tyrannomon player, checking into something that could kill him there. Really unfortunate check. But on the Gallantmon player side, is able to go into the X Antibody. He's going to swing, be able to Digivolve into the Gallantmonx Antibody. Is going to... that should be trashed, I think, since you don't blow anything up. One gets trashed, but is unsuspending and gets the check in here. Going to swing one more time. Not checking anything crazy. Getting a clean sweep into the live. Has the tamer down and the scramble. Really set up. Good start for the Gallantmon player. Looking pretty dire for the Dinomon player here now. This is really unfortunate that he hit that bad check and just kind of killed his whole stack. Now, granted, he would have lost the Digimon either way on the upcoming turn from the Gallantmon player. Is going to be able to see a rookie and a Tyrannomon here. Able to get a couple draws in. He has his tamer out too, which is a key part of the deck that we didn't get to see in the first game. And nice. There he goes again. The Gaia Force. What a strong card in my brother's version of the deck. I'm going to have to add that to his deck too, because Gaia Force is just, it really is, just gets rid of anything. I can't talk about it enough of how strong that card is. Because look, now it's putting the Gallantmon player in a bad spot now. Like, he doesn't have a rookie. Now he's having to search for the rookie. Lucky enough, he did find it. So he is going to be able to build up in the back again. But, God, Gaia Force just says, get off the board. If you don't have protection, I'm going to blow you up. And it's such a strong card in the card game still to this day, considering it came out in the original set. Now, enough talking about the Gaia Force, gushing all over it. He's got the tamer. Able to move out his Tyrannomon here. Maybe isn't just too familiar with this matchup here. He is going to... I would not have moved up if you can't go straight into the Dinomon, but lucky enough, he is able to see the HPD here, so it is granted that he's probably going to be able to go into this Dinomon. I hope so this turn. Going into that Tyrannomon, it does suck to waste that Wind Digivolving effect, which is really good against this deck, but nice, perfect. He's able to go into the Dinomon, which is going to help him out a ton here, being able to put some pressure on the board against the Gallantmon player, but Dinomon does not have protection, so going against Gallantmon, if you move up preemptively, they're going to blow your stuff up. So I think just using the scramble here, trying to decide which rookie he wants to go into. Ooh, nice. Altart for the Crimson Mode Ace, able to get the search off, able to move up from the breeding area, going to Digivolve into the War Growlmon. Hit the boost. Not able to pop the Dinomon just yet, but if he has another Gallantmon in hand, it should not be anything crazy to do. Going to play the Scramble cards, that way he can go into the Gallantmonx for the reduced cost. Not able to get all the effects from the Gallantmon, but is able to, you know, get the boost. Is able to swing over this Dinomon. Unfortunate enough that the Dinomon does not have retaliation. I don't think so. So that does suck, but he is able to play out the Dinomon, which is awesome because he's able to, you know, keep the Gallantmon player for going into game on him here. Able to Digivolve into an Agumon in the back. That Agumon is awesome, giving you the DP boost. just playing a green scramble. I think that's it here. Yeah, it looks like a green scramble from him. And then just going to swing. Oh, no. He knows that he added it to the hand. Oh, unfortunate. Thinking that he can kill the gallantmonx there. But yeah, he did add the Crimson Mode Ace to his hand. So he knew that that was coming out. But probably thinking in his mind, like, I had to swing and get it out anyways. But maybe making him pay for it on his turn would have been better. But nothing you can do about it there. If they have the ace, he's just going to be able to trash the security off of them. So that is that matchup. Really cool back and forth. I do think that Gaia Force is probably the MVP in that game for the Tyrannomon player. Really cool, great way to be able to answer your opponent's board, but just able to see the sheer power that gallantmonx is able to offer in the card game at the moment. That was round one. Round two coming up here. We have redhybrid versus gallantmon. So the same gallantmon player that was in room one before is going to stay here. Really cool mat here. Both sides really, but I do like this Nanimon mat with the Alphamon on it. Really cool. Nice start for the gallantmon player, being able to get a rookie, play the searcher rookie out, able to add some pieces. Good answer for the hybrid player here, able to go into the Ukomon and play a searcher of their own. Both of these decks can really pop off quickly. Choosing to stay in the back with the other Guilmon, and he's going to digivolve into the Digimonx so he can search again. And this Digimonx adds so much to this deck that it was missing before in the game. I really think that it is one of the key parts that the deck was missing, being able to have a good Digimonx like that lets you get your free draws, lets you get your search in, gives you a good inheritable. Just such a key, nice include from the set into the deck. The hybrid player is going to move up here, used to Ukomon to search, able to hatch another egg, digivolve into his Floodgate rookie. Going to play his option card here. He does have a hybrid, so he can ignore the color requirements, which lets him play the Tamer out for free. Only passing over one memory to the Gallantmon player. Probably not going to be able to do a lot here. If he moves up, he may be able to digivolve into a War Groundmon or Groundmonx and may be able to pop this Ukomon, but it does put him at risk of getting clap backed on. So, yep, here we go. He's going to play the War Groundmon, pop the body, able to move up, gain the memory. Probably not wanting to digivolve on top of that Floodgate. It might help him out a lot here, but going to go into the promo Agunimon so that way he can go into his Emperor Greymon to blow up the Digimon, get his 2 checks in, doing these busted shenanigans that this combo lets you do, being able to add the hybrid out and then play one to end the turn here, and he is going to pass the turn. Good answer by the Red Hybrid player, being able to clear the board there, to be honest. Putting the Gallantmon player on the back foot, able to digivolve into a rookie and play another searcher. He's seen a lot of rookies this game. With all these searches, he has to have the pieces in his hands. And yeah, now he's setting up the Tagato, a nice alt art. The alt arts from that set are so beautiful. The hybrid player is just going to digivolve into another rookie in the back, and he's going to play his rookie to search. Able to get another hybrid or a tamer to his hand and going to search again. Choosing not to press their security here. Maybe just not wanting to lose the rookie body or lose the Floodgate. I think probably getting another check in with the one that's in the middle probably would have been a good call to do. You don't need those bodies out. Those are free hits for you in the game. So just trying to decide if he wants to do the scramble card here, and he does decide to do it. Maybe deciding what he wants to play out. Or maybe already did. I guess he already cracked it. Yeah, to move up too. So that's my bad. Able to digivolve into the Groundmon. Go into the Groundmonx for free. Hopefully can go into something here. He does have the X antibody. Going to digivolve into the War Groundmon, which should be able to let him pop the Floodgate that's on the board. He has an X antibody and he has Blitz from the Takato, so he's able to swing when digivolve in, go into the Gallantmonx, and now that he has the X antibody in there, able to pop both of these bodies, and he's going to be able to gain some memory back, able to check security. Not unsuspending here. able to go into the Gallantmonx. Still has 0 memory. Maybe set up another tamer here. But yeah, definitely punished here on the redhybrid player side, not being able to get a check-in with one of those rookies. He could have had him down to 2 here. But looks like the Gallantmon player is just going to try and swing in, put some pressure on the redhybrid player to maybe try and get the game on this turn. He does have the promo Agunimon, which is awesome. It's going to let him digivolve into the Emperor Greymon. He'll be at 0 memory, though, which is okay for him. Probably just trying to check his BP. And, oh, no! He has the Crimson mode. Ace again. Such a good card in the deck. Wow, great trap. He is going to get a cycle of his tamer and his hybrids here. And he's able to search off of the rookie. But unless he has some... He's at 0 memory. He can't even digivolve on top of a tamer here and try to do anything with him, I don't believe. So just going to play down the training. Able to digivolve for 2 on top of the Agunimon. Gonna Hatchet Heg here for the Gallantmon player. Has another rookie. Both of these players really saw a ton of rookies this game. But able to swing for game there because he has enough in the trash to trash the top security of that. That is game 1. And game 2 here is set up for you guys. The redhybrid player is choosing to go first. They are going to get their rookie to draw a card, free digivolve, and then able to play out the rookie to search and get a piece to their hand. And nice. These 2 players really just saw, you know, great hands to start out with in both these games. Double rookies each time. The Gallantmon player able to answer with a rookie and a searcher rookie and play down a tamer. Really good games here to be able to start out. One of the hardest things about Digimon is when you don't see rookies and you're not able to get the game going. But wow, the hybrid player here really able just to pop off, going on top of those cards, able to go into the Emperor Greymon, going to be able to get this on deletion effects to add the tamer or the hybrid to the hand and play 1 tamer from their hand. And an awesome include in this deck is the analog use, because it lets you just play any tamers, so you can play down any color of the tamers. He's able to search and fuel his trash. Really awesome play there, pushing the Gallantmon player to be in a bad spot now. Right here, he got 2 checks in, and if they're not able to answer, which they didn't move up, so clearly don't have the pieces in their hand, and still just trying to search for some cards. Unable to get anything there with this Digimonx. A little unfortunate. Maybe thinking about what he wants to play here and just goes with the scramble card. The redhybrid player is able to go into the floodgate in the back here for free to draw a card. From what we can try to see from their hand, they don't have a lot of tamers in their hand. And this is going to be unfortunate here, sending 2 analog use back to the bottom of the deck. But they are able to grab the hybrid and choosing to not attack here. Once again, he could have attacked there with one of these Digimon, got another check-in. Maybe a little passive with the rookies. I don't understand that too much at all. I think that those are just free checks into life, but I don't know his build. He may not run as many tamers, and so he wants to keep those bodies out on the boards. That way he's able to go into the Agunimons, which makes a lot of sense because we saw him do that in the other game and even on that second turn play there. But able to get a check-in here from the Gallantmon player. Looking at his trash, trying to decide what he wants to do. And he adds the Gallantmon to his hand and then just digivolves in the back. Not sure about the plays there going on, but the hybrid player is just going to move up, swing out with the rookies, and just swing for a game. Nice quick game there for the hybrid player. That is round 2. And we have game 3 set up for you guys here. This one's going the distance. A lot of good gameplay. Able to see double rookie again from both of these players. They are absolutely insane with some of these starts. Really consistent starts for both of them. I imagine they're both running just a ton of rookies in each of these decks, which is awesome to see the consistency in both of these decks. Able to drop down the Growlmon and pop the rookie here. maybe thinking about swinging. He does. He's punished for it, but he is able just to play out another rookie. Oh, God, this is crazy. All the rookies they get. This never happens to me when I play. I'm always missing rookies, but happy to see it for these two players. Able to search with the Guillemon here. Moving up the rookie from the back, able to get a memory off his tamer. Going to swing just that way he can get a check to draw a card. Doesn't care that it dies, and able to play the analog youth, add whatever he's missing to his hand, and put the rest of the tamers in the trash, or the hybrids in the trash. Kind of an interesting spot here. Just going to play another tamer. Hopefully he has some hybrids in his hand that he can play out. Kind of on the back foot here for the Gallantmon player. If you don't have a full lineup, you don't have a lot of things that you can do to pop their board, so you don't probably want to use all your effects. But going to go into the Growlmon here and into the Growlmonx. Hopefully has another lineup in the back to play. Maybe could have moved up the rookie there to try to get a couple of nifty swings in just to put down their security, since we saw that he did have another champion to go into. And punished again, swinging in 2 security, but he's able to play out the Guillemon, which is awesome for him. Able to search. Unfortunate, though, to see these Ancient Greymons in the security for the Red Hybrid player, right? So you want those cards in your hand. He is going to gain some memory off his tamers. Able to go into a Ukomon, which will set him up nicely for a huge play after this next turn. Able to grab a piece in his hand with the Searcher here. And going to go into the Agunimon, which is going to let him get the Greymon back to his hand, which is super important for him. He should be able to pop off next turn. So the Gallantmon player is going to have to do something on this turn to push the state of the game. He's going to have to kill this Agunimon and maybe even try to go for game or put him at 0 security here. So able to go into the War Growlmon. May not be able to pop this with the DP boost on this Digimon, because he's at 5,000, I think, when Digivolving, he's able to be boosted up enough. So the Growlmon's not able to kill it here, and not seeing an X anybody is going to put him in a tough spot for sure. I think if he had that, this play would be a lot easier, because then he could just go, X anybody and be able to swing and do all his plays with the Gallantmon X, but he just goes into the scramble, able to Digivolve into the Gallantmon and able to gain a memory. The Hybrid player has everything going for him here, able to move up the Ukomon, able to search for a piece that he needs. He has 3 of the tamers. He's at 5 memory. Able to hatch an egg. Going to just swing in with the Ukomon. Oh, never punish because it does not die. Able to go into the hybrid. Able to Digivolve this hybrid into the Agunimon. And able to get this Agunimon straight into the Emperor, which is going to let him kill the Gallantmon and get in 2 checks. Very nice. Super strong play for him. And then, is that an Impmon back there? I think that's an Impmon. Really interesting include in the deck. I'm not sure what Impmon offers for you. I can't quite remember what that card does, but really cool to see the Impmon in the hybrid deck. Just going to play down some tamers. Not able to push the state of the game for him here, but luckily enough for the Gallantmon player, he does have a scramble card, which is going to help him out a ton. Able to get this search, and there goes that X anybody that he was missing earlier. Is going to be able to Digivolve into a rookie in the back. He's seen plenty of rookies this game, which is nice, but he's not in a good spot here at the moment. Maybe can hopefully... That Ukomon living there might cost him this game, to be honest, because now it's on the body and it poses a free check. But able to play the Gallantmon here, that's awesome. Being able to clear the body out, but not able to push for game, I don't think, here. It does have rush, which is awesome, and he doesn't have to pass the turn because there's so much in the trash, but he does get punished by hitting an analog youth in life here. Able to go into the training to search for pieces that he needs. And I think that these players were in time here. So I think that, yeah, unfortunate, because I think the hybrid player probably would have got it on that next upcoming turn. But they were in turn and times. But so the Gallantmon player does take the game there. Going into the finals, we have the Tyrant Insect deck. This is a very interesting deck built by Tank. He has a lot of cool pieces in this, like, mix up of insect cards. It's not like a very typical tyrant deck that I think that you would see most other people playing in the card game. He runs some really cool, interesting toolbox of insect Digimon. Able to see a rookie and a Kokabuterimon Searcher here, so a good start from here for the Tyrant player. And then once again, the Gallantmon player being able to get 2 rookies off the rip, able to Digivolve, able to search. Really, every game I think he started with 2 rookie openers, which is awesome. That's exactly the way you want to be able to start games in Digimon. Able to Digivolve for free into the Digimonx, living the best life, getting to search for whatever card he needs, gets the Ace, the Crimson Mode Ace, able to go into another digimonxantibody here for another free jaw. And hopefully his hand is kind of cultivated for where he can pop off next turn. Unfortunate to have to Digivolve to that Guilmon in the back, not being able to play a Tamer. He must not have another champion in his hand, or he probably would have Digivolved into that onto the Digimonx. That way he could have played the Tamer for free. But the Tyrant player is just going to be able to Digivolve into the Kabuterimon in the back, and then he's able to just play down a Tamer to pass the turn. And look at that, nice. He had another Growlmon that lets him play the Tamer for free, and then able to Digivolve this into the Growlmon X, and he does have X Antibody in the sources, so he is going to be able to pop that Kokabuterimon, and able to gain some memory here. Might be able to keep it his turn. No, not able to keep his turn, but he does have Blitz, so he's able to swing, use the X Antibody to go into the Gallantmon X Antibody. Not able to blow up anything. So he should be able to trash the security, unsuspend, get the check. And he's already swung for Blitz, so he cannot attack again. But just pointing out that he had the blanket security attack +1 from the new Growlmon X Antibody, which is so awesome for this deck to have that security attack +1 in the inheritables. But let's see if the Tyrant Kabuterimon player can answer this. He's able to Digivolve for the reduced cost. Thanks to the Taiga, he's going to a level 5 Digimon. Taking back, I think, the green scramble, thinking about what he wants to do here. This Mega Kabuterimon does have a really interesting heritable, and he's just going to choose to do the HPD, able to, you know, reduce its Digivolution costs, able to go into the Tyrant here, only for 1, which is such a powerful play with that card. And he may be able to find a way to come back into the game here. Oh, he has to play a Surger with the effect, so he doesn't have the Ace or any really cool cards to play off of that effect. That is really unfortunate for him, but he is able to just Digivolve into a Kabuterimon, still keep the memory at 0, and then now he's going to go into the Scramble that lets him Digivolve for the 2 costs, and he's able to suspend, get the DP boost, and able to unsuspend here, so he's still going to be in trouble with this Gallantmon X Antibody being able to swing and trash his security. I don't believe he has any redirects. I could be wrong. But he might have an Ace. That could be the issue here, is the Gallantmon player is probably thinking, okay, he might have the Ace in his hand, but I think if that was the case, he probably would have played it out with the Tyrant Kabuterimon effect. So probably doesn't have the Ace, and he wasn't able to search. So unless he ripped it off that draw, the Ace isn't really an issue. The Gallantmon player here is probably just thinking about if he just goes into the Crimson mode here. He's not able to affect the Tyrant Kabuterimon, so he is able to blow up that one, and then should be able to, with the Blitz and Inheritables, maybe keep it his turn here. Regardless, he is going to be able just to trash that security and I think take the game here. Maybe 1 check. Oh, he is 1 check short, so nothing to fear here, though, because he's got a rookie, or he's got a Digimon coming up in the back, so maybe the Tyrant is just thinking about what he can do here. Playing out the Shivamon. Should be able to get the overflow here by returning the suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. He's at 0. He's going to swing here with his Tyrant Kabuterimon. Not able to get anything else off of this. He's going to have an Izzy or something to keep him in this game to let him redirect into that Tyrant Kabuterimon. If he doesn't, he just loses to the Growlmon that's in the back. Going to do another Tyrant here. Use the Tyrant's effect. Maybe choosing not to do this. We see that he does have the Izzy in the hand, though, so he Maybe he just drew that off that Digivolve there. I'm not sure. He definitely probably should have just played the Izzy to pass the turn and then be able to force the Gallantmon player to attack into his Digimon. I think he's just looking here. Yep, he has the game. So that is game 1. Going into game 2 here, the Gallantmon player is going first. Able to see the rookie Digivolve and then go into a Growlmon. Nice. The Tyrant Commentary Mon is able to match with a rookie and a champion. Able to pass the memory over to 1. A really cool include in the deck, running some of the royal base stuff. Like I said, he runs some interesting stuff in his deck. I like the build. He has a lot of different tools at his disposal to kind of mess with his opponent. Able to play the Tentomon here and kind of just figure out what he wants to add to his hand and add the rest of the cards to the bottom. The Gallantmon player is already set up with the Tamer, so he should be able to move up here, and is probably going to be able to clear this Tentomon off the board and get a check-in. Able to gain a memory, though. Maybe thinking about if he wants to go with a Scramble to Digivolve. Able to draw a card off of this, and is able to blow up the Tentomon and gain some memory from this. And now able to go into a War Growlmon here. Nice foiling on the card. And he may be able to go straight into a Gallantmon if he has a piece in his hand here to push the pace of this game really early. Just going to choose to go to the Growlmon to draw a card. Not punished. Did not die here in security, which is very lucky and fortunate for him because this Tyrant deck runs a lot of big Digimon. So very scary that he swung there. Got lucky that he did not die. So he is able to go into the Gallantmon here. He does not have Gallantmon or the X anybody in there, but he is able to trash the security from his effect and unsuspend. Just moving up the Royal Base Digimon. He does have 3 memories, so he may be able to get into a Tyrant on this turn. Hopefully he's able to do something to, answer this Gallantmon X anybody. Just going to play the Izzy and pass turn. That is really unfortunate that he had to do that. Maybe he has an ace in hand and thinking that he can try to do something to answer this Gallantmon, but I think you keep the Digimon in the back and just play the Tamer if you don't have anything to play here. But the Gallantmon is just going to get some Digivolves in the back into the Growlmon. He's still at 0 memory, so he can swing. Maybe thinking about what aces would be a trouble for him, but he gets to get all of his, when attacking turn effects first, right before the other player ever gets to answer. So that's always something to remember when you're playing the game, that you get all of your when attacking effects first before your opponent ever even gets to decide if they want to blast. So if you have anything that, blows up a Digimon when attacking and stuff like that, then you don't have anything to worry about because you just get rid of it, which is what happened there for him. Able to kill the Digimon, unsuspend, able to swing again here. Nothing off that check. Unfortunate. I almost thought he was about to go into a hybrid for game or something. Just playing down another Tamer. That would have been pretty nasty, though, we're going another hybrid. Just goes into the Tentomon in the back. And not looking good. It was not as close as the first one. Just getting ran over big time. Not able to see his pieces. A little bit slower of a deck. Gallantmon definitely can pop off super early. Is going to play the Shivamon to bottom deck the Digimon, but he does not have any blockers out and should just be able to move up and, swing for game with this Growlmon. Gaining some memory, just going to swing here, and yes, he has a game. That is it. The Gallantmon took this tournament with the dub. Please leave down in the comments below what you liked about this video, what decks you hope to see in the Digimon trading card game. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me. These videos are so much fun to do, and I'm going to keep making a lot of Digimon gameplay videos from our locals. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Peace.